Hi, I'm Lucie Ellis and I'm at the Bio Europe Spring Conference in Stockholm, and today I'm joined by CEVEC CEO Frank Ubags, and we'll be having a quick chat about what his company does and what their plans are for the near future. So thanks for joining us, Frank. So first question then, you're a platform technology company focused on enabling production of vectors for gene therapies. I wonder if you could talk a bit more about what the medical need is that you're meeting and how the company works.
What you see is last 2-3 years, you see a lot of gene therapy programs coming up.
Yeah.
Phase 1, very successful phase 1, phase 2 programs. All these companies are producing on a level which is not an industrial scale. So what they need is, for phase 3 and market, they need industrial scale production of their viral vectors. And that's where CEVEC comes in the game.
Okay, and you're at a partnering conference this week then, so what sort of deals are you looking for?
What type of deals are we looking for? What we are looking for is in the gene therapy field. We are looking for projects on developing packaging cell lines and producer cell lines for the gene therapy. It's mostly co-development deals and licensing.
And what sort of arrangements have you already got in place with?
What we have in place is let's say the breakthrough in the sector was back in September 2014, where we made an arrangement with Gineton in France. Gineton is one of the leaders in rare diseases, treating rare diseases with gene therapy. They are now have committed to our technology for the production of lentiviral vectors, and will also start developing a packaging cell line, which we then also, both of us, will then also offer to our customers.
Okay, and how is your company financed, and will you be looking for any more funding in the near future?
We are financed mostly by German VCs and partly by private investors, and also a part of the management team participated, including myself, participated in the last financing round. We are now looking for a financing of approximately 5 million, which is going to bring us to the end of 2017.
Okay, and what are the next steps then for the company? What's coming up?
What is coming up? We will probably announce in the next 6 to 8 weeks a very important partnership to roll out our technology in the US, so that our technology will be available for American gene therapy customers, so that we can also produce phase 1 and 2 material for them. And we also are already implementing our technology at one of our partners, that is Beckman Institute of City of Hope, for also the production of lentiviral vectors. That is coming up. And we have several negotiations going on with some of the leading players in the CAR-T field. Okay,
and what makes you sort of the partner of choice then? Why should people choose you?
Why should people choose CEVEC in the gene therapy? It's a regulatory endorsed cell line, so that's probably the best documented human cell line around in the world. And we allow the industrial scale vector production in the gene therapy.
Okay, and more long term then, we've talked about the end of this year, but where do you envision the company sort of 5 to 10 years time?
We see ourselves as always as a center of expertise, being a technology company, so not a production company. And the two fields, so in the viral vectors for gene therapy, industrial scale. And the other one is that we have a special expertise with our cell line, that we can produce a lot of proteins which nobody could do before. We call it proteins previously out of reach. One of the examples is, for example, laminins, which we have now taken on as the first company in the world. We will provide GMP grade material by Q2 next year. And so doing all these things which nobody could do before in the protein field, plus the industrial scale viral vector production. That's where we are going.
Okay, and how do you surpass sort of your competition then? What makes you stand out?
What makes us different, first of all, of course, also the technology, but also we have a very strong team in Cologne. It's 26 people. We have doubled the team in the last 10 months. It's now 26 people. People who are really very passionate about the technology, very good molecular biologists, very good process development. So it's also very special attitude. Many companies, also pharma companies, say you already brought us a solution before the other guys given an answer to the first call. So that's, I think that's also the attitude of the company. It's a very important one.
Brilliant. Well, best of luck with all of that then. Thanks for taking the time to have a chat with us.
Thank you, Lucie.
Thank you.